Hey guys, AirTS here, Air for short. I'm going to do something very different today. I'm going to discuss the Light Sky Dancer. Somebody left a comment and requested that I talk about runes for this monster. Normally I will summon a monster and then discuss them. However, she is a natural 5-star as well as a light monster, so the chances of me ever summoning this monster, well, it's probably never ever going to happen even if I played for years. So, I'm going to make a video on her runes. Now, as you can see, she is a support type monster, and it looks like all three of her skills are available as well as a leadership ability. So that would mean that Awakened, as it's not going to tell me because I don't have her, she'll probably get either increased resistance, speed, or accuracy. She's a support type, so I'm actually going to assume based on her third skill that she'll get extra speed or resistance. Now let's take a look at her skills. Graceful Touch. Attacks with a graceful touch and possesses the enemy with a 30% chance to increase the enemy's chances of missing for 2 turns. 30% isn't very high. Max this out, it'll probably go up to about 50% or so. Not bad. Glancing hits are useful. Blade Fan. Throws a sharp blade fan to attack 3 times and removes beneficial effects with a 50% chance for each attack. Now, I'm assuming once you max this puppy out, it'll probably go up to about a 75, possibly even 100%, but this is quite useful, removing beneficial effects, and I guess it removes all beneficial effects, or possibly just one. Removes beneficial effects with a 50% chance for each attack. So I'm not quite sure. And then we've got Charge Vitality, her special skill. Fills up the target ally's attack gauge to the fullest amount and recovers the HP by 25%. Your attack gauge is also increased by 50%. So she gets a 50% speed bonus for 1 turn, and she's going to basically give another ally an attack. Like he'll fill his gauge, as well as heal by 25%. So it looks like it only heals the ally and not herself. Now, no runes are really going to increase this. It's every 4 turns, which is really awesome. It's possible that once you max the skill out, it'll be every 3 turns. Possible, but 4 is pretty low as far as a cooltime goes. So, but that's fine. 4 or 3 turns is really awesome. 25% isn't very high, but it's something, but giving them an extra turn is very useful. So how would I rune this monster? Well, I think she is a support type, so you want to make her tanky. It doesn't look like she's meant to do a lot of damage, but it does look like you can remove buffs and also apply a debuff and then heal a little bit. So she's got some good skills here. I would give her speed to make her really fast. That way she can get this third skill out often. So you could give her swift runes, and then I would give her focus runes. I think accuracy is important for her in order to remove buffs and apply the glancing hit. You could go swift focus with her, speed on slot 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6. Look for accuracy substats. I think accuracy is one of the most important things for her, as well as HP. And then another way you could rune her is violent runes, so that she goes often, and because she already gets a speed bonus with this skill, so the more often she gets that off, she'll have lots of turns. So I would do violent as well as focus is another option for her. Speed on slot 2, HP percent on 4, HP percent on 6, and then accuracy substats as well as speed substats are really useful. And if you don't want to do swift or violent and you're just wanting to tank her out and have her sit around, then you can go full energy with her, or 2 sets of energy runes as well as focus runes. And then always either speed on 2 or HP percent on 2 you could do, but she will be a sitting duck at that point. So I think you kind of want to make her fast. Yeah, I would make her as fast as possible, or give her as many turns as possible with swift or violent. I think that's probably a pretty solid way to rune this monster. Another thing you could do, she's not an HP type, but you could give her one set of shield runes, possibly, and she'll give a shield, I think 10% of her HP to all allies at the beginning of a battle. It's useful, but it's not necessary with her. I think the best way really is Swift or Violent runes. She's not really an attack monster, so I wouldn't bother with Fatal or Rage. Guard is not usually useful for anybody who doesn't have a defense related skill. So yeah, I think the best two ways to rune her are Swift Focus or Violent Focus. You could even do Swift Energy and Violent Energy if you want more HP. And then Speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6 with lots of accuracy substats. If you really can't get accuracy substats, it might pay off to put accuracy on 6, but this isn't super reliable, but this would be quite reliable, but 50% is pretty good, so that's not too bad. That's my suggestion for this monster. Leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below. Also, leave any requests that you might have for monsters like 5 stars that I may never ever summon, as I've still never summoned a 5-star. So this is the only way for me to make videos for them. Till next time, peace.